So the Persona 3 remake, which is called Persona 3 Reload, supposed to be coming out sometime in 2024. I believe it's going to be out in early February of next year. It's going to be released for the PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. And at this point, I'm still surprised. Developers and publishers are still releasing games for the PS4 and the Xbox One because both those game systems are last gen and they're about a decade old. But it is what it is. This game's going to be utilizing the Unreal Engine 4, even though the Unreal Engine 5 came out like not too long ago. I'm not sure why we're still utilizing the Unreal Engine 4, but either way, the game itself, or at least like the trailer I saw, was actually pretty impressive. Like it looked very modern, and the graphics is like 10 times better than the original game that came out back in '06. And honestly, I feel like this is something that should have been done a lot sooner. Like Persona 3 Reload should have been released, I'd say, I don't know, at least like maybe 6 or 7 years ago. But it is what it is. Um, Persona 3 Reload, honestly, I feel is going to be one of the big attractions in relation to the RPG genre in relation to 2024 because those who had played the original, this game has everything you can ask for. You have a better map, you have new gameplay mechanics that are added to this. um you have like some of like the gameplay dynamics that was included in the portable version of Persona 3, where players can control like each character of their party. um yeah, it's like this game is a cross between an RPG and a social simulation type of game. And I feel like Persona 3, like the original Persona 3, doesn't get as much love as Persona 5 or even Persona 4 for that matter, because Persona 3 came out during a time period where it wasn't really that big in America. And over time it just got like more and more popular, especially during like the teens decade. I feel is where the Persona series really exploded in terms of popularity. But despite how popular Persona 3 is and how iconic it is to a lot of people, for whatever reason, Sega and Atlas have decided not to bring it to Nintendo Switch. At least that's what I've read online. And at this point, it really doesn't make too much sense to bring it to the Switch, only because Nintendo's about to come out with their next generation game system, probably within the next year or two. And like the Switch version of Persona 3 Reload would not look as good as what you'll get for the PS5 or the Xbox Series X or even PC for that matter. So I kind of understand um, Persona 3 Reload not coming to the Nintendo Switch at all, but at the same time, it's no big loss because. Um, like I've said in plenty of other videos, the third party games don't stand out on Nintendo consoles as much as the first party games like Mario or Zelda and none of that stuff. So, like, I do feel that, Persona 3 Reload's definitely going to shine next year because, based off of my knowledge, there's not too many high profile like video games coming out in 2024, especially like if you look at like games coming out in 2024 versus what we seen throughout this year in 2023. I mean, there's hardly anything, in 2024 to really look forward to other than like Tekken 8, which is something that people have been waiting to see for like years now. But but yeah, I do feel that Persona 3 Reload will I feel like this game has the potential to sell more than the original version of Persona 3 because the Persona franchise is a lot bigger than it was back in the mid 2000s. And I feel that Persona 3 Reload is something that people can enjoy until Atlas or Sega gives us more details on when Persona 6 is going to be released and what to expect for Persona 6 when they make the announcement sometime in the future.